Hi treasures, welcome back to my channel. Let's make banana puff puff. I got these tiny bananas from the bunch of banana I bought, so I decided to make puff puff with it because they are too tiny to eat. So let's make banana puff puff. I started by mashing the bananas with this my original small fork. I like to use the fork to mash bananas because you can bend and unbend it. After mashing the bananas, I will add in 1 tablespoon of sugar and continue mixing. You can use more than 1 tablespoon of sugar, but I don't want this puff puff to be very sweet because we're making just small amounts. I'm making only 2 cups of flour with this. After which, I added 1/4 cup of evaporated milk. You can also use powdered milk for it. You can just add a tablespoon of powdered milk. You can also skip milk. It's just simple puff puff. Puff puff doesn't need much. After mixing this, I'll set it aside and then bring in our flour. I'm using 2 cups of all-purpose flour. Into it, I'll add 1/2 tablespoon of yeast. I'm using instant yeast. If you're not sure of your yeast, you can proof it first about 7 minutes before adding it. Then I'll mix in the flour into the, I'll mix the yeast into the flour. Then bring back our banana mix. Gentle notes like a summer breeze. Rinse the plate with 1/2 cup of water and add it to the mixture. Nothing goes for waste. Then I'll mix. Still needs water into it, so I used 1/4 cup of water again. I rinsed the cup of milk. You remember the evaporated milk we added? Yes, I said nothing goes to waste. I still have not gotten the consistency or texture I want, so I went in again with 1/4 cup of water. I'll leave all the measurements and ingredients I used at the description box below, so do check that out. And here our batter, our puff puff batter is ready. Rolling dough and stirring dreams, cooking life's most tender themes. Whispering flavors floating in the air. I'll cover it with a clean thing. You can use any nylon or any cover you have, anything that can keep it warm. I'll cover it with my clean thing and also the cover of my plastic bucket. Then set it aside, allow it to ferment and proof for about 45 minutes. And 45 minutes later, this is what we have. You can also leave it for up to 1 hour, for up to 2 hours too, as long as there is yeast in it. The longer the better. Like spices red, a calm embrace of taste and sound. I'll mix it one more time just to remove the air and the bubbles in the puff puff batter. Treasure kitchen where joy is found. Steam rising like a piano side. It is time to fry our puff puff. Heat up some oil and they start frying. Golden crust, soft notes fall. Fry on a medium heat. Don't fry in a very hot oil so that the puff puff will not get burnt on the body without frying inside. And also don't fry on a low heat so that it doesn't soak much oil. Just fry on medium heat. Then keep flipping this around until we have a golden color, and this can take about 8 minutes, 8 to 10 minutes. Yes. Each corner dish, each key is spice. Cause your kitchen where joy is found. Piano stirs like a wooden spoon. Gentle rhythms hum a tune. A recipe for. And here our first batch of the puff puff is ready. Take it out from the oil and continue to fry until we fry all the puff puff batter. Peace in every sound, where love for food is truly profound. So I'll just repeat the same process. Scoop in the puff puff batter, flip around to cook or fry on both sides, and when it is golden brown, take them out from the oil. Whispering flavors floating in the air, each note. And voila, we have our banana puff puff. This is hot, soft, fluffy, and delicious. So if you have banana in your house there, those ones you know you don't want to eat, don't let it waste. Make what? Banana puff puff. This is very delicious, so sumptuous. I hope you give this a try. Thank you all for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until I see you again in my next video, remain blessed and safe. I love you all. Bye-bye. Piano stirs like a wooden spoon.